This is a HeadGum podcast.
Dynamic banter. Mike and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road on Dynamic banter.
Let's fire one out.
I just fired one out.
Oh man, that's a fun way to start anything.
That's a great way to start anything.
You know it. I have a feeling that you know exactly where that person is coming from if they start a conversation like that.
100%. I had a friend tell me, or rather ask me, if I was the type that had to fire one out in the morning before doing anything.
Before doing anything.
Yeah, like first thing you do is fire one out.
First, wake up. First of all. Second of all, brush teeth.
No. You're still in bed. Don't even get out of bed yet.
Right. Well, I keep my Quip toothbrush spawn on my night table just so in case. I want to be fresh when I fire one out.
Thanks for reminding me because I didn't have the ads up, so I don't even know what ads we're doing today yet.
They sent me a new one. They sent me a new Quip toothbrush.
Me
and
too.
It's a smart toothbrush. It's all black, which is awesome.
Me too.
I feel like when you see somebody like washing a really expensive car with one of those like microfiber cloths.
Yeah.
Like patting down a Mercedes with a microfiber cloth. That's what my teeth feel like.
Fuck yeah, it does.
The battery powered cloths that vibrate.
That's the kind of shit rich people have.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
You either got to be rich or have a podcast to know what microfiber feels like.
Mike, you know the song Deo, the Banana Boat song.
The Beetlejuice song.
The Beetlejuice song, sung by the wonderfully talented Harry Belafonte.
Is that who it is?
Harry Belafonte. That's right.
What nationality is Harry Belafonte?
I want to say Argentinian, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
That was truly a guess.
My favorite thing about you Googling things is that you could hear the keystrokes.
Oh,
so it's like it's real time figuring things out.
But guess what? Only you hear it because this mic isn't picking it up. But it's just for you. That. It's just for you. We're not going to add that in post unless Ryan wants to do it. He's a Jamaican American.
Is he?
Jamaican American. He's one of those Jamaican Americans. And he was born
Jamaican American.
He was born in New York.
Whoa.
But
I didn't think that still happened.
Oh, it happens.
My dad was born in New York. Do you think that they're related?
Oh shit. Let's call him.
We're gonna do a DNA test.
Let's call Harry Belafonte right now.
We got Harry Belafonte on the line.
So anyway, that song Deo, the Banana Boat song, it's fucking incredible. It's an incredibly timeless song. Debatably largely to the fact that Tim Burton used it in the cult classic timeless film Beetlejuice.
Yes, that cinematic adventure Beetlejuice.
I need to watch that in a bit because I haven't seen it in a while. And ooh, baby, we're heading into fall. And the sky is orange like a pumpkin right now.
And the trick-or-treaters are not allowed to come out of their houses.
That means all the candy is for me.
It's that spooky time of year when the sky is orange and we carve pumpkins and the trick-or-treaters are not allowed out of their house.
It's that time of year when everyone is...
And if you're really quiet, you can hear the trick-or-treaters.
Just fully pushing out a turd. What if I think the ultimate moon, you've seen a super moon, you've seen an eclipse, you've seen a blue moon, but I think the ultimate moon is mooning someone with a turd halfway out of your butt already.
That is...
Have you ever seen that?
Do you think that enters into a different realm of... Like there
mental
are
illness?
pranks,
Yes.
And then there are like, I don't want to see my friend's shit. I'll look at my friend's butt and I'll giggle. That's your butt. But I don't want to see old food fall out of my
Come on,
friend.
bro. You don't want to see what I made? Don't you want to see what I made?
Unless you're gonna shape it into something cool. I've seen turds.
Here's the deal. I can handle it. I don't want to. You're right. I don't want to. But if it happens, I would like for it to not happen frequently, and I think it would be legendary if it happened.
Since you do have a preference on how often it happens, how much would be too much and how much would be just right?
First of all, I just want to say that if you're the type of person that could totally have a four-way with your best friend, then you're totally the person that's okay with seeing your friend's shit.
You think that goes hand in hand?
I think so, because if you're willing to be in the room with someone in one of your most intimate moments, and with all of your walls down and you're just raw animals having sex in a room together, then you shouldn't have any issue with seeing a normal bodily function of that person. You've already been deeper in them than most people have. Sometimes figuratively.
I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree that is an incredibly intimate shared experience.
100%.
But I don't know that the two are in lockstep with one another.
No, I wouldn't put them in the same category, but I think that if there was a diagram and and one of the squares is like, God, I don't know anything about math. I don't know anything about I don't know anything about graphs.
Picture a diagram and then picture a square.
I just learned. Now put the diagram in the square.
Now spin around.
Dude, I just found out recently that a lot of my close friends, I won't name names, but a lot of my close friends get like horny for graphs.
Horny for graphs?
Graphs. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's exciting to them. Like they love a graph. Ooh, love to make a graph. Love to see a graph.
Like funny ones or like
anything. Like informative ones, funny ones. Yeah. And I couldn't wrap my
How do you still remember all those lyrics?
It's locked in here, just like the names of all the aliens in Star Wars. But I can't wrap my brain around a graph.
Do you like infographics?
I mean, I like things to be visualized. Yeah. Like I like it when you instead of saying like, if you have 12 bananas and 5 of them, instead of just saying it to me, I want to see the picture with the bananas in it.
Yeah. Dude, there's this weird intersection of where really cool graphic design meets the sharing of information. And I think that's really, really nice.
Absolutely. I agree. And I'm a very visual person. I like to visual things.
For example, this is what a hand coming out of a face might look like. That's just an example.
Anyway, all right. We went way too off the beaten path here, but I don't think that seeing your friends poop and being able to have sex with them in the same room together sometimes is not in the same category, but I think they're all in the same column. Like down the road, it should be like, well, of course, if you're willing to be that intimate with your friend, then you'd be willing to say, as you get older, maybe help your friend wipe his poop out.
That's different. We're going into like nuanced areas of poop falling out.
I mean, I'm not saying you want to see it. I'm just saying that you're your
closer than somebody who
yes
is not a. I get that.
Yes,
that I get.
That's it. That's all I'm saying about it.
To like Zoya, I would never want to see poop fall out of Zoya's butt for any reason, and I love her more than any other living, breathing person.
I agree with you. I would not want to see poop come out of Zoya, and I would not want to see poop come out of Alana.
Yeah,
but you know it happens, and you do it, and you know what it's like.
I'm not shaming him for it.
Well, no, I'm not saying
Chances
anything.
are Zoya doesn't want to see poop come out of my butt either.
That's not where I'm going with that. What I'm trying to say is that you know everybody does it. You don't want to see it.
Yeah.
But they do it, and it's a fact. Yeah. So if you were to be mooned by someone that was not your friend, and let's say you're driving down Ventura Boulevard. Exactly. Waving at the remember when like waving at people from your car was like cool?
When you could not watch the road.
And all of a sudden let's say you're on some main road on the highway maybe, and you're slowing down to a stop in traffic, and then a car pulls up next to you full of like 20 something dudes and they're all kind of laughing a little bit.
20 something age wise, or there's 20 people in the car?
20 people in the car. Come on.
All shitting on
I'm sorry, that wasn't obvious. It's a tour bus, and so the window rolls down in the back seat, and you look, and someone's butt comes out of the window with like a half turd.
Yeah. I can picture it.
I mean, it's repulsive. No one wants it. It's disgusting. It's something no one should ever see. Not trying to kink shame. But if you were like not upset at the traffic and having a good day and you saw that, that's pretty fucking funny, man. I mean, at least to me. I can understand if it's not funny.
I'd laugh, I think. I'd laugh once. If it happened again the next day, I'd be like, what the fuck is happening? Is this because of the fires? What did this?
Breaking news. We have a new thing sweeping the nation. It's called Ultimate Moon.
It's called Tootsie Moon.
It's called the Tootsie Moon. Let's go to Jerry out on Ventura Boulevard in Encino. Jerry?
Yeah, I'm in Encino, right in front of the IHOP, across from the remodeled McDonald's, and there's a bunch of cars backed up here, Tom.
What are you seeing there, Jerry?
Well, it seems to be just a line full of cars. I thought it was lining up for a COVID test or DUI checkpoint. Everyone is laughing hysterically. Big line of cars laughing hysterically. And there's one car in the opposite lane, seems to have his pants down. I don't know if someone's dropping something out the window, or we're gonna try to land the copter.
Now it looks like someone dropped perhaps a Snickers bar or some
kind of dirt.
Someone dropped some dirt out of the car. It looks like someone has deposited dirt out of their car.
Oh, no. Now that we're closer, we can see a Jeep Wrangler. There's maybe 20 to 30 20-year-olds hanging out of a Jeep Wrangler. Everyone's shitting out of the Wrangler. I don't know if they're far from home, maybe on a road trip.
I've never seen anything like it. From up here in the helicopter, we can see what looks like 3 or 4 gentlemen all pooping out of their car at the same time. I've never seen anything like it in my 30 years in news. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I've been farting in the helicopter.
Well, it's a heavy activity day for everyone's rectum, looks like, Tom. Yeah.
You know, it's the
Jeep
pressure
Liberty,
up there, Tom.
We're both named Tom. Jeep Liberty with what looks to be 7-Eleven nachos containers strewn about around the outside.
It looks like chili right around the car area. All right.
These hooligans dumping several pounds of chili outside their car. We're getting a little bit closer. Okay, we're gonna have to make a correction to the previous story.
That looks like someone's dropping 3 or 4 pine cones onto the street.
The police surrounding a man dropping pine cones out of the back of his shirt. Oh, now that we're closer, we can.
Oh my God.
Oh, a bunch of people surrounding, watching the activity, throwing up into and out of their masks.
It looks like
Imagine watching somebody throw up.
Shoots out of their mouth.
There's a disgusting fountain. Oh, no. That's somebody throwing up through their mask.
Someone's throwing hot soup out here in the heat. Oh, no.
Throwing hot soup.
I will throw some hot soup. Dude, throwing soup. Dude, I was so fucking sick. I was throwing soup all night, dude.
Fuck, man, that sucks when you wake up and you get the shaky guts. Next thing you know, you're throwing soup, and then you got to go to Wendy's, get a junior bacon cheeseburger just to kind of calm your guts out.
Throwing soup. We're up here throwing soup, blasting off. What was the one we said in the beginning?
Firing one out.
You ever just throwing soup and firing one out at the same time?
How many consecutive episodes have we talked about cum on this show?
Oh no, I don't want anybody to look into that.
I want a graph showing how many consecutive episodes
using bananas as the
using
way
only
to...
bananas.
So speaking of, good segue back to Harry Belafonte, because I wanted to talk about the Banana Boat song, which is so good.
We could just get back to Harry Belafonte for a second,
because I have something to say here. The lyrics of the song are a little strange. I mean, maybe strange is the wrong word. I would
agree with that.
It's about these I'm assuming Jamaican banana boat workers, and they're just loading bananas onto like the boat essentially. And they work all night on a drink of rum.
Yeah. That's a perk of the job.
And then when the daylight comes, it means they're working all night with these goddamn bananas, and they're tallying up all their bananas. I'm sure they need to have a threshold of bananas so that their job is done.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking 6 foot.
They have a quota.
7 foot. 8 foot. Bunch.
And there's a bunch of us. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. There's a group of us.
There's like a bunch of it.
I'm not sure till the tallyman comes.
But they're talking about, when they say the 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch, they're talking about how high the pile of bananas is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 8 feet of bananas.
Yeah.
And there's a part of the song that is like a warning almost, and it always confused me as a kid because I wasn't sure why they were bringing up a deadly tarantula in the middle. Is that where you were gonna go?
Slightly deadly, right? Slightly deadly.
Well, I thought it was let me think of what I thought it was, because I just read what it is, and it's the first time I'm actually figuring out what it is they say.
Is it I see deadly?
I thought it was I fear deadly black tarantula, and you're saying I see deadly black tarantula. But
yeah.
But the full lyric is, a beautiful bunch of ripe banana, hide the deadly black tarantula.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
What a nice poem / song.
Yeah, I almost want that on a piece of wood.
On a pillow?
With like a
piece of driftwood?
Yeah, I want it on a piece of driftwood with the twine to hang it.
Yes. Then you look closer and it's spelled out in dead spiders. Like somebody glued together a bunch of dead spiders.
Oh no.
What's the line again?
A beautiful bunch of ripe banana, Hide the deadly black tarantula.
This is like the last clue before
I was just gonna say
the escape room opens.
Or like in Goonies, they're like on the map. I can't decipher it. Wait, Joni took French. Why don't you read it? Okay. A beautiful bunch of ripe banana. Hide the deadly black tarantula. And then that's when like the tarantula legs come over the shoulder.
Yeah. Chunk, don't move.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just, you remember that time in school at the beginning of the movie where you couldn't move? This is a callback to that.
Remember how funny it was?
You remember how moving when you weren't supposed to move ruined everything for you in the beginning of the movie? Stay still.
We've watched a lot of movies from the 80s.
Remember that trope about?
Remember that, you guys? Come on. But I just love that line a lot, and it's always associated with Jeffrey Jones, who plays the father Dietz. What's his name? There's Lydia. What was her name? His name?
I honestly
whatever.
Don't remember
you know
the
the dad, Lydia's dad in Beetlejuice. When that line,
the guy who like with the mustache, he was the principal in Ferris Bueller.
Yes, exactly.
I think he got picked up for doing things.
Oh yeah, yes he did.
Wasn't he like child pornography guy?
Yeah.
Any actor from 10 or 20 years ago that you just don't see anymore is either dead. No one just like quit and said, okay, I'm done with acting.
Well, unless you're Rick Moranis, but even Rick Moranis is back.
He's back?
He's back, baby.
Nice.
They're going to do a new Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie, and he's back.
He's one of the most 80s actors you could think of. 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Him, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, totally. Bill Murray.
Think of another one.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Anyway, but that and Jeffrey Jones goes, I hide the deadly black tarantula. Remember he does that?
Yeah. You know what I noticed? You know how weird things are burned into your brain when you're a little kid? It's like the first time you see something, even if it's a normal thing, if it's the first time you see something, it's just burned in there forever.
Oh yeah.
He has patches on his elbows on his suit. And I always remember thinking like, are those like wrestler elbow pads?
Yeah, what are those
or
for?
was there a hole? Did they know that was there? I thought it was a coaster for the table for a long time that he accidentally, you know, when it's hot and shit sticks to you.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was like a style.
Dude, I wish I could remember all of those types of things because I know I have hundreds of them watching these movies and then watching them as an adult and going like, oh, that's what that fucking was? That's what that was? That's crazy that I thought it was something else.
Dude, Beetlejuice will forever and always be one of my favorite movies of all time. I think I've told you before, we had it taped off of HBO. And I watched the VHS of it all the time. It was like my first F word was
nice
when
fucking
Beetlejuice
model.
Was in the model. Nice fucking model. And I used to get in trouble for honking my dick at people all the time when I was little. Between loving Michael Jackson,
dude,
and
seriously.
my first exposure to Beetlejuice, anyone I didn't like, I would just honk my dick at.
Dude, I think honking your dick was a total 80s thing. Yeah.
Yeah, honking your dick. And my teachers or my summer camp counselors would have to call home and be like, he's doing dick stuff. Where did he learn this? And then probably like accusing my parents of being weird. And then you turn on MTV or any television that just had Michael Jackson on it 24/7.
Yeah.
Constantly touching his dick at the Super Bowl, at the fucking, in every music video, in Thriller, in every movie. Like, why are these kids touching their dicks?
In Captain EO at Disneyland. At a Disneyland ride.
Robot Michael Jackson touching his metal dick. And then you go into the 90s and you know, I big wrestling fan, the Attitude Era and D-Generation X constantly pointing to their dicks and saying suck it. We were our generation was doomed to have an obsession with our own dicks.
Well, it's like we wanted to call attention to it, and because I mean, I think it started with Elvis, right? Like at least in pop culture, with Elvis
Dick
thrusting his dick around, and everyone's like, "Whoa, you can fucking thrust your dick," and people like it. I'm used to thrusting my dick and people being disgusted. Throw soup.
They seem to like when the guy with the combed hair does it.
And the nice shoes. But yeah, when the guy with the nice shoes.
It was a different.
But anyway, pop culture got so obsessed with like pointing out your dick, like and then Michael Jackson just straight up grabbed it and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna grab my dick on TV. I'm gonna grab my dick and make it, I'm the king of pop, I'm everywhere, and I'm just gonna grab my dick all over the place.
It doesn't matter if you're black or white. We could all grab our dicks.
We can all grab our dicks and make it a
male,
cool...
female.
Listen.
Non-binary. Everyone grab your dicks.
What I will say, controversy aside, what Michael Jackson did for the world was to sexualize grabbing your dick in a cool way, not in a disgusting way. And I think we have him to be thankful for that. But what ended up happening was it was a dance move. But what happened was then people started to realize, oh, you can't do that. You can't grab your dick. Because now kids are grabbing their dicks in school, and just like you, Mike, and you can't grab, you can't do it. So people stopped grabbing it, but then pointing at it, like you said. Like then they stopped grabbing it, but they're like, you still got to see it. You still got to know it's here. I won't
touch it, but what are these two hands gonna do?
What are you read between the lines? You know?
Do you think if he wrote down his choreography or he charted it out at some point and he was like 2 spins followed by a long moonwalk, 50-yard moonwalk, turn around 2 times, kick up my leg, do the thing where I turn my heel in and out, moonwalk backwards, spin around, grab my dick, splits, and I'm out. And then they had to have a meeting at some point, and they were like, Mike, first of all, King of Pop, great to see you. You know how they suck your ass in those meetings?
Oh,
we get you anything?
We got
Perrier. Do you want coffee, sleeping pills? What do you want?
Yeah,
right?
Cocaine.
So it's like, we're going to have to talk about, unfortunately, censoring one of your dance moves. Is that all right with you, Mike?
Is it the one where I pull my nipples out?
No, that one's okay. Society's pretty okay.
When
with
I pull
nipples on a
my
man.
nipples out and then I swing them around? Because they're like that long?
No, we're talking about moves that you've done over the past few years. We're going to have to edit one of them out of the routine.
Which one?
Do you have any idea of which one we might be talking about?
No.
Well, it's kind of, we don't know how to.
It's the one where I grab my dick, isn't it?
It's grabbing your dick.
That's how I activate my dance powers. Oh, okay. Well, then keep doing it.
Well, we can't have you not dance.
Oh, all right.
Is that what you want?
No.
You
know what, Michael?
To not dance?
No. I'm sorry. Forgive us. Go on. Go grab your dick. Happy grabbing.
I'm gonna grab my dick twice as much.
Oh well. If you don't need to, you're pretty good with.
Hey Jerry, I run this meeting.
Your dance powers work with one dick grab.
I'm gonna fuck your wife, Jerry.
You could have my wife. You can have my wife and children, Michael.
I'll fucking Jerry's wife.
Grabbing your dick.
No, that is all alleged. That is not.
That is all alleged. Yeah, no, that was not a real recording of a Michael Jackson meeting. All right, let's jump into the ads really quick, and then we can jump onto the subreddit. And then someone sent us something on Twitter that I wanted to play and have some fun with. So let's do that. Oh shit! You know what?
Remind me, dude. Remind
me what Twitter is.
Remind me how Twitter does. You know that guy I was talking about whose girlfriend absolutely hated the show and that video?
Yeah, we have to.
I found the conclusion of all
Perfect.
Stuff.
Let's end the show with that.
Grab it, dick.
Grabbing my dick. Michael, we were listening to your demo for the song titled "Grabbing My Dick."
Yeah, what'd you think?
I don't know. I think it's too on the nose, buddy.
Which part?
The part where you say "grabbing my dick" about 32 times in a row.
Well, that's the title of the song.
Grabbing my dick, grabbing my dick, grabbing my dick, grabbing my dick,
Chick,
grabbing my
spin
dick,
around and
grabbing my
grab.
dick.
Okay, I could take out one or two, I suppose.
Well.
Chick to spin around, grab a dick.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
How about
Spin
this?
around, grab my dick.
I'll
I'll spin around, grab my dick.
I'm gonna fuck Jerry's wife and grab
my
a dick.
I can
What
take.
about if I replace two of the grab my dicks with the I'm gonna fuck Jerry's wife?
I can take your wife. Gonna grab my dick. Jerry's wife is mine. Grabbing my dick.
I don't like it.
Can we do these? This says royalty free. I just really use royalty free. For all of this music, I literally just go to YouTube and type in royalty free music. Here, we'll just
Which is
use
probably
this.
the safest thing to do.
I think so too. Yes, I'm still watching. What the fuck? YouTube just did a "Are you still watching?"
After
me.
you just press play?
Yeah. Maybe it's because
Wow,
it's
how fucking short do they think people's attention spans are?
maybe because it's a 1 hour and 33-minute video, and I'm at the 44-minute mark. All right, guys, let's talk about some sponsors here. How about Squarespace? Screen.
Ding-a-dong ding.
It's been
Guys, Mike Falzone has a Squarespace website.
That's true. It's 100% true. I
And
have for years.
And don't you love it, Mike?
I do love it. It makes me go like this. And that's how I truly feel. That's my testimony.
Like every morning or sometimes?
Every morning, sometimes if I put out a new video, I like to update the homepage so that if YouTube doesn't show it to you, it's always guaranteed that it'll be on my Squarespace site. And when you go on my Squarespace site, you see my newest video, it makes me go like this.
Every morning I take a pen and hit the thing and make a ding ding song of day. All right. Guys, we talk about Squarespace quite a bit because they've been a sponsor on the show for a very long time because we fully endorse Squarespace. So much so, Mike Falzone's very own website, MikeFalzone.com,
Yes.
is with Squarespace, and
You can make a beautiful website with award-winning templates, so it's going to look real good. You don't need to learn design. You don't need to know how to code necessarily. It just makes you a real nice, professional-looking website, so you could worry more about what your website is about, maybe what you're trying to sell, and you leave the design stuff up to the professionals.
that's right. And if you don't believe us, go to MikeFalzone.com and just look at what even Mike can do with web making tools.
And if you go to that website and you don't throw up immediately out of and into your mask,
If you're not
chances are you
throwing
find the
soup.
perfect fit.
So, guys, if you want to make a website based on some ideas, you want to sell some stuff, or you just want to play around with web building tools, go to squarespace.com/banter for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, you can use the offer code BANTER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/banter for a free trial, guys. And when you want to make your site live, you just enter that code BANTER, get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. We like Squarespace. Thank you, Squarespace.
Thank you, Squarespace.
Thank you, Squarespace. Dude, guess what's next?
What is next? I can't even get.
Figs.
Oh, figs. That's very nice. Who's the most important group of people out here in 2020? I would argue that
Angels.
it is the first line Angels, you said?
Yeah.
Like the California Angels? Doing terrible this year.
Heavenly.
Steve-
Heaven's angels.
And what are heaven's angels on earth? I would argue that they are our first line defenders against the invisible enemy that is COVID-19.
You're absolutely correct.
Sweeping the nation. It's my least favorite trend is COVID-19. And the people standing in between us and that are these first liners. And we got to outfit these people with the sleekest and sexiest and most professional looking scrubs. And we do that with a Figs.
That's right, Michael. And, these people work very hard, like Mike was saying. And COVID-19 has really put a wrench in the works. And even if you need a hospital or your doctor for some other reason other than COVID, you're putting yourself and others at risk of getting COVID. And while these workers are working hard to get you your stuff that you need while you're trying to deal with your stuff, they're also dealing with all this COVID stuff, and it's like those people deserve to look nice and to feel good and to have stylish shit.
Very clearly said, Steve.
Thank you, Michael.
Dude, bottom line is if you have one of these jobs where you're protecting the general public, your chances are you're wearing the same things every day. Maybe you're sick of your scrubs. Maybe people
I don't want
who
no
are
scrubs.
Nurses. Some people don't even want no scrubs. I can think of 3 people off the top of my head.
Destiny's Child?
T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chiller.
And Chili's.
They took a nice hike this weekend, going to see some waterfalls. But
Open Eye
someone...
Lopez.
Maybe you know someone who's a nurse. Maybe you have a nurse, doctor, tattoo artist in the family. Mm-hmm. Maybe you want to give them a little gift that's functional and they could use in their everyday professional life. So get Figs up in them.
Yeah, guys, because Figs scrubs are engineered with the innovative functionality found in high-performance athletic apparel, which should be the material that medical professionals have on their bodies. And why is that? Because athletes work hard, and they sweat through their dang clothers, and their clothing needs to be perfect for their job. And I think the same should be said about medical industry workers, and I don't think those blue, disgusting rags are the type of clothing that are perfect for that job.
You would never see Batman running around Gotham in sweatpants.
Absolutely not.
I've never seen it.
Everybody should enjoy design, function, and comfort in their clothing, and that's 100% what Figs is all about. We got 4-way stretch antimicrobial technology. There's moisture wicking, anti-wrinkle, liquid repellent, and it's ridiculously soft. It's like a superhero outfit.
That's really cool.
Guys, this is the future of clothing for medical peoples. Okay.
And you're going to want liquid repelled off of you if someone's throwing soup or doing little peeps.
That's right. Or perhaps, God damn it, what was the first
firing one out.
Firing one out. We're back. Guys, they're best selling. Oh, they have accessories too. They don't just have clothings and stuff. They have protective face masks that come in awesome colors. They're super lightweight and breathable and feature replaceable BFE activated filter, you guys. So and they also have lab coats, jackets, tote bags, and compression socks. I own one of their jackets. I love it. Mike owns a thing. He loves it. That's all there is. They do the right thing also, guys. They're a great, great company, and whether it's donating over 35,000 sets of scrubs to hospitals hardest hit by the coronavirus, or donating $100,000 to organizations that support Black Americans pursuing careers in medicine, Figs shows up for their community. And they've also donated $100,000 to the Frontline Responders Fund to help ship PPE and supplies. And they've pushed up international shipping to the UK, Australia, and Canada so everyone can wear Figs. Guys, get in on this Figs journey, all right? maybe gift a medical worker in your life, in your family, someone that really took care of you, or someone you just want to say thank you to, a Figs gift card. You know, because then they can pick something
Someone
out.
even you might think would look good as a doctor.
Right. And maybe you want to role play in the bedroom and you want them to have some nice fabric. So guys, Figs wants you to wear the scrubs you deserve and enjoy 15% off your first order using the code BANTER15 at checkout. And if you're not working on the front lines, you can thank someone that is, because Figs will give you 15% off too. So head to wearfigs, which is WEARFIGS.com. That's wearfigs.com, and enter code BANTER15 at checkout and get ready to love your scrubs.
You're gonna love your scrubs.
You're gonna love your scrubs. All right. Last but not least, let's talk about a company called American Giant.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
This is a new sponsor.
Big fan of American Giant.
Same. Man, they we got a nice delivery of American Giant stuff in the mail, and I gotta tell you, Mike,
Do you like the stuff that they sent you?
I love it. I got just a plain black shirt with a pocket. I haven't had like a t-shirt with a pocket. Fuck yeah. And I got I got a really nice jacket, I think. Oh, a zip-up hoodie. I got a zip-up hoodie. It's a little hot right now, but man, the quality is fucking great, and I can't wait till the winter time. It's gonna be nice, and it's gonna be a cozer.
Dude, doesn't it feel like it fits you better? It feels like the shoulders are like nice and squared off, so it gives you a good shape. I got these, they're called travel pants. They're like khaki, and they're like khakis.
Ooh, I
and
like
they got
that.
this cuff at the bottom, and they look really, really good with sneakers and a gray hoodie. I think I have that black t-shirt I was talking about underneath this. The clothes fit really well, and they look great. And they're, everything's American made and stuff like that. If you want to support the country,
Come on, guys.
support hardworking people who are really your next door neighbors. If you think about it,
I'll think about it.
think about it. Let's take a couple minutes. Let's do 10 minutes of silence of just thinking about it.
You got to support people that are making things in this country. Mike and I make things in this country, and you guys support us by checking out our sponsors and watching our stuff on the YouTube channel, and listen, just liking all the things we do. You guys are very sweet. You support us in those ways, and that's how the show goes on. But it's a great time to be buying clothes that are made here in the U.S. And did you know that in 1960, 95% of all clothing was made in the USA? And today, only 3% is. Did you know that, Mike?
Shit. So me and you are currently wearing 50% of the clothes made in the USA.
That's correct. And have you ever stopped to wonder why we make all of our stuff overseas?
Probably because it's cheap here.
That's right, maybe. And why does most of the stuff we buy feel disposable and cheap, and we throw it away because it gets destroyed in the laundry or something? Or
Steve, is it because you pay for what you get? And everything is made at a lesser quality now because of the planned obsolescence?
That's right, Mummy. Mike was right. He couldn't wait to chime in to tell you were absolutely correct. American Giant make things better and make better things, because American Giant has built a 100% USA-based supply chain with relationships to factories, workers, and communities at every step. It's not the cheapest, but it makes for a better sweatshirt, and it's better for our people and planet because it lasts longer, and we're not adding all this trash to the world. American Giant makes clothing that's durable, not disposable, reclaiming the American tradition of making high-quality clothes that lasts, worn more and kept longer, clothes to be used more, so you need less, and they aren't made to end up in a dang landfill. Honk!
Dude, did you ever do that thing? This isn't going to be a long story,
That's
but
fine.
when I was buying a lot of clothes, especially in my early 20s or all throughout my 20s, when I started caring about how I looked a little bit more, I would go to the mall, and if I really, I got in the habit of, if I really, really liked something like a shirt or a pair of pants, I would buy 2 of those things because I knew there were only so many washes that it would go through before there'd be a hole in it or something like that. And, you know, you end up thinking that's just like the norm after a while, but it's like, wouldn't you much rather have something that's built to last and it feels like you pay for what you get type thing?
Yeah.
And that's what these clothes
And you don't really think about that because you're like, I need t-shirts or I need pants, and then you just go to fucking Target or whatever. Well, not to mention other brands in an ad, but you know, you go to these places and you buy these like on sale kind of cheap articles of clothing, and next thing you know, it's in the trash.
And then your trash looks really good, and who does that help?
And we definitely don't want to add to the trash in the United States. That's for dang sure. So yeah, Mike and I really. So I got the black shirt with the pocket, and I took it to this. I had to be in a studio for a shoot recently, where everyone was wearing masks. It was all protected and stuff, just in case you were concerned, everybody. But it was very social distant and blah blah blah. But anyway, it was very everybody was careful, and I wore the what is it? American Giant. Sorry, I wore the American Giant shirt with the pocket, and it was like styling. I was styling. It's like a styling, good quality shirt. And Alana like came and she was like, "Oh, that's a nice shirt." And she touched it, and she's like, she knew it was good quality right away. She's like she likes fashion. She's a fashion person, and she was like, "Oh, that's good quality. That's really good." It sounds like a commercial, but she totally said that.
Yeah.
And then I yelled at her because I was like, "Don't talk to me like that."
I said, I'm trying to sleep.
I'm trying to sleep. So guys,
Ripping a wet phone book.
so if you want to try it for yourself or at least check it out, you can get 15% off your first order when you use the promo code BANTER at American-Giant.com. Not the word, the dash, just a dash. That's 15% off when you use the code BANTER at American-Giant.com. Thank you, American Giant.
Thank you very much for these clothes. Fucking awesome.
All right. We're at a 46-minute mark. Did we go too
I think it's okay if the show is a little bit longer. You know, I have this podcast that I listen to, and recently they've been putting out like, I'm not saying we have to do this, but I look at the thing and I'm like, 2 hours for real? And then, but I like it because when it's over, you got a whole week to wait for the next one. So if it's a little longer, unless you're very, very busy.
Ain't nobody got time for that. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not suggesting that anyone be with us for 2 hours.
Oh, no. I think it's best in small doses for sure.
Yeah. We're trying to make the show 10 minutes.
So I jumped to the subreddit. It's just a jump to the left. And I went in to find things that people shared for us to talk about on the podcast. And people are doing better. They're definitely adding things in there that are fun to talk about and will be fun to talk about. For instance, there's an image of, you know, those. Well, let me read it to you first. It's a photo of a one of the, you know, when you watch like Mythbusters and they have those like anatomical bodies that have like fake bones and fake organs in it, and they throw a thing at it to see how all the internals will react.
Yeah.
So it's called, in this image, they have an image of one, and then in the lower thirds, there's a little strip that says ballistic gel torso.
Uh-oh.
And up top it says, "Oh yeah,
how much?
The Shape of Water was great. I love that director. What was his name? Oh yeah, ballistic gel torso."
It's very good. Very nice.
Someone shared, usernamed Nonak95 shared something called a world record fart.
How so?
Hi guys, this is Eve. Hi Mom. I'm here to confirm that there will be no tricks involved in this video. In this video we will set a new world record, establish the longest fart ever. And here's how it's gonna work. I've got a timer here, and we've got Fart Globe here because it's all about Fart Globe. And I'm next to Mr. Methane, a flatulist or a farting machine. Mr. Methane, are you ready to break or to
Is
establish
his name Mr. Methane or Mr. Methane? Or is
It
that
depends where you're from.
I
Steve.
guess that's true.
the
Dr. Petrol.
world record?
Yes, Eve, I'm a bit backed up and bulging, and I'm ready to evacuate my colon as soon as possible. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'll put the mic in position.
Wait, he's so.
Somebody kill me. I'm filled with petrol. I'm filled to my brim with petrol.
Oi, I think I put a little too much of petrol in my body.
Anyone standing within a 5-foot radius, I'd recommend you close eyes.
I reckon I'm about to blast.
This is gonna be one of those smells you could smell with your tongue. You're going to feel this fart in your mouth.
It's like when you smell like a snake can smell with its tongue. All right. By the way, this guy, Mr. Methane,
Worst wrestler ever.
he's dressed like the Riddler almost.
Of course.
He's got like purple pants and a bright green like spandex bodysuit upper part, and it's got a purple M on it, and he's wearing a green like masquerade mask, like kind of like Green Lantern. Mm-hmm. And he's lying on the ground behind this guy. And when the guy I mean seriously, he's like, listen to him go like, I'm ready, please. Let's hear him again, because he's so like, help me, I'm ready.
Everything will be fine as long as we get going.
Please go now. Microphone on my butt, please.
Please.
I'm about to burst. All right, listen.
World record.
Yes, Eve, I'm a bit backed up and bulging, and I'm ready to evacuate my colon as soon as possible.
Please, I'm begging you as soon as possible.
Please, if we don't start, you're going to have to dissect my stomach to get the petrol out of it.
I know you don't know me, but I'm being very serious, please.
Still in the feeling out the portion of getting to know each other. I'm in the verb, by the way, right now.
Please, I'm worried. I'm not getting any pleasure or fun out of this, please.
Feel if my eyes going to fall out.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'll put the mic in position.
Now he just put his legs up.
Let me finish that one. Water real quick.
He put his legs. He's laying on his back, and he put his legs up in the air, and he's putting his hands between his legs to hold them. And the
professional farting position.
It's a professional farting position, and the man who is interviewing him just put the microphone up to his butt, and I really hope that they burn that microphone when they're done. Here we go.
Ready.
Wait a minute.
Worried.
What are all
the worried
What are all
sounds?
the sounds he's making?
What? Uh-oh. Oh, don't get the stage fright.
Okay, cut this part out, but it's possible it could be a poop.
I'm not trying to do your edit for you, but this is when we'll start the clip.
I'm not going to lie to you. We might need to do this another time. Can you carry me out as I lay?
Don't touch me, but carry me
Don't
out.
touch. Carry me out. All right. Ready? Let's listen to his
Push
weird...
me by my shoulders down the hallway.
Put me on the skateboard that I brought. Oh, that's what the skateboard's for. I was wondering. I thought you were going to do some sick tricks or something. No, it's for me to wheel away, please.
It's for my transportation.
Wheel me right into the truck. The track is down.
the moving truck, laced in the back of a...
Yeah, and it's lined with plastic in there, you know? All right, here we go. Let's listen to his nervous sounds again.
Ready. Steady. Go.
Murder hornet.
It's still good.
Make you stop. I'm trying to stop.
Oh, it might not stop. I'm stuck. I fart forever until I die.
I'm going to fly around the room.
Hold me down.
Steady the skateboard.
It's still going, dude.
He's like pinching it. He's doing this.
Did you hear that last sound he made where he's like, listen.
Oh, no.
I got it. It's still going. I can't believe it.
That's it. Oh, my freaking God.
Freaking God.
Oh.
Holy shit. It's best not to look at my butt until I've had the chance to freshen up.
Now we cut and you put the curtain up that I brought.
Okay, guys, cut. We cut tape. The camera is off. Because I'm going to need to clean shit out of the back of my pants and the top of my socks. And that should never yet be part of the video.
Now zip me into the bag and have the men come and carry me out.
Zip me into the bag and put me in the washing machine. And in 45 minutes, I'll be okay, all set to go.
Don't worry about me. I do this all the time. Time.
Now you need to put my legs down.
All right. Someone else, thank you for sharing that. That was great. Someone else posted. Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of like good images, that would be good to send to the Reddit. Did you see that little thing where the little baby pig is walking through the airport?
Dude, that blew my mind.
It's the cutest thing that might be the perfect combination of the cutest things. A little baby,
a toy baby pig, like a puppet almost,
is walking through the airport, walking through security by balancing on a ball, like a little dodgeball that you would see like in a Walmart. And he has his little boarding pass in his little pig mouth. And he's like looking around at the camera like, okay, just following signs to my gate.
I'm just trying to find my gate here, guys. Do you guys see A, B, or C? Is it go this way? Is this where I go?
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where B42 is?
B42? He's got the
Why is no one talking to you?
Hello, can you understand me?
I'm trying to get to America's Got Talent.
But he's like, his little hooves are on that ball, and he's like perfectly balancing on it. Yeah, it's like
very cute.
It's incredible. I want to know more about it. I hopefully will see it on Ellen. Someone, please look for it. I don't know how to find it. Just type in
Ellen's
cute
mean
pig.
to them. She kicks the ball out from under the pig.
What is this fucking thing? Bacon? All right.
Does it dance or does it just walk on the fucking ball?
Put it in my LT. You know what I mean? Someone sent this video. Ric Flair at 0.5 speed is exactly what our boys need to listen to. And it says start at 40 seconds. Okay, hang on. I'm going to 40 seconds.
Damn it. I hate when you play stuff and I can only hear it in little bits and pieces.
Lee bits.
I guess I'll have to stay tuned for the video episodes that come out every Monday.
That's right.
Morning.
That's right.
Ryan Frokie.
All I can say is thank you, but you know what?
Oh, do I have to put it at 0.5? Okay, hang on. I gotta do the work. Okay, hang on. Playback speed, 0.5. There we go.
All this, I don't deserve it. I got my ass kicked last night. And damn it all, I'm ashamed of it.
Eric Bischoff did not. No, there was interference.
No.
Hey, quit beating yourself up. You got it bad enough last night.
Someone has created an inverse version of the History Road theme song.
What does that mean?
Please hum along in the key of E. Is that it? And
neither of us have perfect pitch. I think we would
know.
have different jobs if we had that.
Exactly. All right, ready?
The mood is right. The spirit's up. We're here tonight. Unless you know, simply having a wonderful
History.
time. Simply having a wonderful
History.
time.
Wow. That's sorry, Mike. I don't know how. Someone teach me how audio can come through to Mike a little clearer.
Teach me how to describe a song perfectly.
Somebody teach me how to Dougie. Someone,
guys, I finally learned how to Dougie.
guys. All right, that was great. I love that. Please send that to the Dynamic Banter email, so that I can add it in there, please. Someone posted the video, the video of the guy walking up to the grocery store intercom and he puts the phone up to his butt and he farts, and I was like, that's fake and I hate it. Someone, oh yeah, the fart is fake, yes. But someone posted, Steve was right, the fart was fake. Here's the original audio. So you ready for that, Mike?
Yes.
Here we go. That's great.
Tijuana toot.
Okay, let's see.
Tijuana
Let's
Tootsie.
do Tijuana Tootsie. Oh no, there's a life-size view of a kidney stone someone shared.
No.
Why are you doing that?
Get the fuck out of here. That's somebody who's never had a kidney stone.
Yeah,
Shares a
exactly.
video like that.
No, it's just a photo, but yeah, still triggering and not fun. Blessing.
I don't have it.
I think that Steve would like clowncore and Mike would hate it but appreciate it. What the hell is clowncore? You ever heard of this?
Might as well play it. I'm not going to be able to hear it anyway. ICP.
It looks like there's someone driving a car. Oh wow. No, it's pretty cool.
Catchy.
Oh.
Is that clowncore?
Let's see. We maybe do one more, and then or maybe it's time to already talk about the girl that
We could do that.
that hates us.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah, let's do it. There's
So
a lot
just
of
as a
stuff to
refresher-
get through here, and I don't know which one to do, and I'm going out of my mind. All right, go ahead, Mike.
The guy's name is Evan,
Mm.
and his girlfriend's name is picture a girl's name, and you're probably right. I want to say Katie. Caitlyn.
It's some girl's name.
So just as a refresher, and I'm sure a lot of you have with maybe boyfriends or girlfriends who not familiar with the show, but you love the show so much, maybe you've tried to show it to somebody you love very much and they had a similar reaction. So just for setting up the story, let's listen to their August 24th review of the show.
I can't wait.
They're dumbass 1 and 2.
Dumbass one and two.
It's so bad.
And you just love it so much.
I do. So bad. It's bad you didn't like open eyes.
No, I don't like open eyes, closed eyes. For far too long. Just like real dude piano man. Far too long.
Real dude.
Large piano man.
Far too long. It's not.
Caitlin's not a fan.
I'm sorry. So who's dumbass 1 and who's dumbass 2?
Whoever is the one doing open eyes, closed eyes, dumbass number 1.
That's Steve. Okay, so at least we know.
Okay, there you go. And Mike gets to be dumbass number 2.
That would be a good shirt. Dumbass number 1 and 2.
Oh shit, that's really good.
Okay, so here is. I have grown to love this couple very much. I will say, upon my 50th review of this video, I hate your Apple Watch band, but I do like you as a person. So to that, I said, wow, she's not a fan. She's like, and he goes, probably my fault for jumping right into the more eccentric bits.
Mm-hmm.
We pass a couple days, August 31st. This is great. I have to read this to you.
I can't wait.
Because it's unbelievable. We just got home from Vermont. This is Evan, Caitlyn's boyfriend. We just got home from Vermont. No service and no internet connection for about 3 days. Right on the lake. Very nice. The cabin is old and mostly a basement. The entertainment are board games and VHS tapes. A few of the movies there, big. Starring Tom Hanks, directed by Penny Marshall.
Yeah. Classic.
And hanging from the ceiling, a very old brass bulb horn. Oh, man. That's the funniest way to start the trip.
What?
She wouldn't watch Big out of spite. So I got her to watch A League of Their Own, another Tom Hanks, Penny Marshall production.
Wait, were they staying at the Dynamic Banter Airbnb,
which is our theme park, our podcast theme park.
The Airbnb.
She was not happy when she found that out. She kept making jokes about regular dude piano man and the open eyes bit, so I think she's coming around. We just walked in the door and I checked my messages, and my boss had called me twice to tell me I absolutely needed to watch the podcast this week. And Caitlyn got a text from one of her old friends that recognized her voice on the show. She's not as psyched as I am, but she thinks it's pretty funny.
Oh,
and
man.
Sent me a picture of the bulb horn that was hanging from the ceiling. Sent me a VHS picture of Tom Hanks.
Oh my God.
This thing. And then we were talking and they were like, thanks for blah, blah, blah. And we have an updated. Dude, imagine being this girl and being trapped in this murder cabin with everything you hate and your boyfriend. So here's the newest video we got from Caitlyn.
What did we find when we got here? What did we find when we got here?
You found it.
It's so cool.
So he's showing her the horn, pointing it right at her face.
And so we have this, and then
and now he's showing Big.
All of the entertainment that we have.
Damn,
she
that's
makes
crazy.
A big fuss about the movie Big. And guess what we have? We have a really big secret.
Oh my God.
That's fucking great, man.
Damn, that's fun.
It's so good. So just a little bit of the conversation back and forth. I said, this might be my favorite thing that happened in 2020. I hope you guys are, I hope you two are very happy together until your eventual breakup, which we all know is coming. Please stay healthy. And thank you so much for listening, even with people who don't want to hear it. And then they're just very funny. So thank you, Evan and Caitlyn. And even though you are headed for Dumpsville for sure, I hope you enjoy every second together. And I hope that your memories of 2020 last a lifetime. And feel free to get married on the show. And then I would love, here is my 2020 wish. I think we all get to make a wish in 2020.
Of course.
And here is mine. I would love to figure out how much money it would cost to have Caitlyn host a show with you or read the ads for one of the shows.
Oh my God. Or what if we just had her on as a guest?
I think it would be great. I don't think she'd ever come on, but I do think that would be maybe the most interesting experiment.
We could just call her or something. Like if he wants to send the phone number, we can just randomly call her.
We should call her for an hour and a half, and that should be our next show.
Dude, if we get to leave a voicemail, we should just make it the most obnoxious. We'll do open eyes, close eyes. We'll talk about big. I'll be blasting bungle music and fucking honking horns.
It's been.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Caitlyn. We heard you're a big fan of the show. We just wanted to talk about the guy that does go get. By the way, I found that guy's TikTok. I forgot what it's called. Someone's gonna have to dig to find it, and I commented on his video. It's the guy that does cocaine in the bathroom.
Yeah, and he replied by saying what?
He replied by saying, "You got any?" I wanted to say the moral of that story is, if you force your loved ones to listen to dynamic banter enough, and especially throw them right into the deep end with some of the weirder bits, you can just bury it into their brains because it's so strange and weird and annoying and obnoxious, and then they'll come around to it. Kind of like a song you hate when you hear it the first time. And you're like, that fucking song sucks. It's such a pop song. It's using all the fucking tricks. It's just that fucking same 4 chords in every goddamn song. And then it's like,
goddamn EDM beat.
EDM bullshit. Why is it gonna have a fucking featuring? Why does DJ Khaled have to be in everything? And then you're like, oh fuck, that's actually pretty good. Like you hear it again and you're like,
you're driving on the mall and for no reason you're like, another one. Oh fuck, do I like that? So one of two things will happen. Either they will start to, and we want to see your loved ones' reactions for sure. Let me make that
force your loved ones to listen to us, and then
we want to hear their reactions. Either they're going to end up loving it, or you'll end up breaking up, which you were going to do anyway. It was going to be one thing or another.
Here's what we should do. We should gather like a montage of all of these people sending in their significant others being annoyed by us, and we'll make it like a best of like the best things people say, and then we'll make it our like channel ad, our channel trailer or something. We'll make it like our official promotional, like, dude, we should pay for it to be an ad that goes up as a pre-roll on like other YouTube channels and stuff.
Yeah. Just know that if you send in your audio, you're giving us the permission to rebroadcast your audio.
But also, if you're going to film someone without their knowledge, make sure you tell
might
them.
Be a psychopath.
Well, just to get their real reaction, so they're not performing for the camera or whatever. Make sure to tell them you did it after you do that and get their permission. And then
I'll say this about Caitlyn, man, that camera's right in her face. Her boyfriend is doing the nose laugh. Evan is doing the nose laugh, but I get the feeling she's being very genuine.
Oh,
she's not really putting on the wrist.
Oh yeah, agreed.
And that's the thing, when you don't like something, you don't have to perform at all.
Right. You could just say it. You could just be honest. All right. Well, guys, thank you for listening to the show. I had a great time. Mike, I always have a great time when we play around like a couple of funny, bonky boys. Mike and I have been playing Fall Guys, and we do that on twitch.tv/thevalleyfolk. And I've also been I just discovered Twitch Sings, which is like karaoke on Twitch, and there's like a lot of really good songs, and I was playing around with it last night and did it for way too long, and my voice was completely shot by the time I was done, but it's so fun. You should check it out, Mike. Twitch Sings. It's but anyway, I've been doing a bunch of weird stuff over there, and I'm trying to ramp up the Valleyfolk Twitch channel. So if you guys want to see what's going on over there in the next couple of months, some really fun stuff's going to be going down. Twitch.tv/thevalleyfolk. But that's my plug.
I've been doing Tony Hawk on Twitch. That's been really nice. That's twitch.com/Mike Falzone. Also, tomorrow or today, which is Friday, on my photography Instagram, which is Mike Photography, I partnered with this brand that makes cool fucking mini retro toys.
Yeah.
And I took a bunch of pictures today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make the picture weird or different. And if you guess the toy in the picture, I'm going to pick from one of the correct guesses in the comment section, and I'll send it to you. The little miniature toy by Super Impulse.
They're really
and they
cool.
were really cool to send me stuff.
Mike showed them to me after the last show, and I was jealous, and I want some.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if pictures and giveaways, and if they like stuff, maybe they'll keep sending me stuff, and we can keep doing stuff like this.
Yeah, or just give me stuff. Give me some of the stuff you don't want. Like, is this?
Okay.
It looks like you got a lot of good stuff over there.
I did get a lot of good stuff. Well, I gotta make art with it first, and then we'll see.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Boy.
All right, guys. Well,
What if I spin around and touch my dick a bunch?
I'm gonna grab my dick on TV. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please rate and review the show on iTunes if you get a chance. If you can't do all this sponsor stuff and all these things that cost money or whatever, the least you could do if you enjoy the show is to go to our iTunes page and rate the podcast and write a little sweet review if you want. Otherwise, subscribing to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/dynamicbanter. is the other way.
Yeah, commenting on video. It's all super helpful. Dude, I'm about to put up this Instagram clip of this amazing thing that Kevin partnered with another really good artist who did another piece of art for us recently. And I can't get his name. I'll give him credit in the post will be up by the time you see this. But yeah. They've been making awesome stuff. So go watch that stuff, comment on it. All that shit helps. If you can help monetarily, like Steve said, go to the sponsors and show them love. Obviously, we'll have all our t-shirts that we're working on. You guys know we go fucking all out at Halloween this year or every year. So we're already planning on our Halloween designs. I think Byron's talking about getting the mugs in there again. I never checked in on him with how the mugs did last time. Apparently they sold out by like the end of the week.
Oh,
we announced them the first time.
Holy
the
shit.
End of the week of the end of the month. So we're going to do new cool mugs. And there's just a bunch of cool things coming out. So
I really love our merch. Like if I wasn't a part of this, I would think that it was really cool. And I really love our merch, and Byron kills it and you kill it with a lot of those designs, boys. I wanted to tease an idea that I haven't even brought up to Mike yet, but I'm going to put him on the spot. What if there was a way for us to do like a live commentarium for Halloween with like a scary movie? That'd be fun. I'll look into it. Yeah. That's it. That'd be fun. That's all I want to say. I'll look into it. You don't have to say anything.
Dude,
we'll talk
did you
about it
watch
after the
fucking,
show.
I'm thinking of ending it.
Yeah, I did watch it.
Oh, we talked about that. I would
fuck,
like
we
to
were
talk
supposed
about
to-
your opinion.
We were supposed to talk about Class Action Park. Did you see it?
I didn't see it yet. Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
All
I
right.
didn't see
All
it
right.
yet.
Next episode, we're going to talk about Class Action Park, and I'm thinking of ending things. All right,
Maybe.
guys. Well, thank you so much. Maybe, probably not. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the show. We appreciate you. Everybody get some rest and wear a goddamn mask. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.